Hey friends, welcome back. I'm Pippa, business analyst, mentor, and creator of the Well-Paid BA program. In today's video, I'm sharing something a little insider, right? What hiring managers are actually looking for in business analysts right now, based on real interviews and conversations that I've had. So whether you're job hunting, whether you've just landed your first BA role, or you're feeling stuck and unsure why you're not getting callbacks, this will give you clarity and direction, I hope. But let's get right into it. The BA job market is competitive, but it's not impossible, right? First, yes, the market has tightened. It's very tight. Roles are more competitive than they were a few years ago, right? But I've seen people in my membership still land roles, sometimes multiple offers, because they focused on what actually matters to the hiring managers. And it's probably not what you think. It's not just certifications or tools, okay? They're looking for impact, not job titles. Hiring managers want to know, can you solve real-world problems, right? Can you get stakeholders talking? Can you communicate clearly, especially when things are messy? Can you bring structure to uncertainty, right? So they're asking, if I put you in front of a stakeholder or drop you into a project with moving parts, will you bring clarity or will you just add confusion? So your CV and interview answers should focus on your impact, not just listing tasks, okay? Hiring managers want clarity and confidence, right? A lot of interviewers don't actually know how to interview BAs properly. They're looking for someone who can explain their thought process. They're looking for someone who doesn't waffle. They're looking for someone that can walk through a business scenario clearly. They're looking for someone who can speak confidently about ambiguity, change, and problem solving, right? So you don't need to know everything, but you do need to sound like someone who's thoughtful, who's grounded, and who's capable of holding a room. So the interviewers aren't necessarily interviewing for BA specifically, but they're interviewing for those soft skills that you need, right? They value soft skills more than ever. Right? So here are some soft skills hiring managers have literally told me that they prioritize, right? One of them is listening, not just hearing, but picking up what's being said, right? Another one is challenging constructively. You want to be able to push back without causing tension. Another key one is collaboration, working well with devs, testers, product people, your colleagues, stakeholders. Adaptability, especially in agile or shifting projects, they want people that are adaptable, right? A lot of this won't show up in your CV, but it will show up in how you answer the interview questions. So here are some real comments I've heard in interviews. Let me share a few things I've actually heard hiring managers say, right? We want someone who isn't afraid to challenge us if we're going down the wrong path. Right? Another one is, I don't care about the tools. I want someone who knows what questions to ask. Right? Another one is, we need a BA who can handle uncertainty without spiraling. Right? Another one is, I liked them because they talked about how they added value, not just what they did. But you don't actually need to be perfect. You just need to show that you are someone who thinks, you're someone who listens, and you're someone who leads with clarity. So if you're wondering why you're not getting interviews or why you're making it to final round, but you're not landing the offers, it might not be your experience. It might just be how you're positioning yourself and how you're presenting yourself, right? So that's why inside my Well-Paid BA program, I help you to rewrite your CV. I help you to practice interview. We actually do role play within the program, and we build the confidence that you need to show up as someone hiring managers actually want. The link is in description if you're ready to stop guessing and start getting interviews that actually lead to offers. So let me know in the comments section, what's the hardest part of job hunting for you right now? I'd love to help. And please don't forget to like, subscribe, share this video You never know who it might help. Next, we'll be talking about the top 5 business analyst mistakes I've made so that you don't have to. Trust me, you really want to hear this one. Thanks for watching. Peace.